Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of our PAC Politics Podcast. Our podcast is brought to you by our United Resource PAC. We are a tax-exempt political organization, guys. I'm your host, Brittany McDowell, and I have got something to tell you before we even get this started. If you look at the title of this episode and you look at the title of the last episode, they're the same. And this one is titled Take Two. Why? Because I kid you not, on Monday, I made a mistake. Monday, I recorded the episode, the same episode as today, talking about the same stuff. My mic was on mute the entire time. Whoa, my goodness, right? Whoa, my goodness. So, we're doing take two today. I'm sorry for not putting take two out on Monday. It was just a jam-packed day, and I have it as part of my initial to-do list before I get recording to actually check my mic. But I didn't do it Monday. This goes to show you, when you have something on your to-do list, something important like checking your mic before you do a podcast, something oh so simple, go ahead and do it, because you end up making a mistake like I did. So super sorry about that. Wanted to clarify. I know you missed me on Monday. I missed you guys. I was so just like awestruck when I got done recording the episode, and then I went to listen to it and I heard nothing but like background music. I was like, oh my gosh. But I have done my due diligence today. I checked my mic. You hear me? Because I know you want to hear me, right? That's why you're tuned in. But anywho, today, again, this is take two of what we were supposed to talk about on Monday, or what I talked about on Monday and clearly talked about to myself, which is basically, we're going to be discussing a $500 missing form of stimulus for a very specific group of people. Who are those people? If you are a parent with dependent children, under the CARES Act, you were essentially awarded $500 in stimulus per dependent. Some people didn't receive that. And originally, the whole deal was you'd have to wait until next year to receive that. They've changed that, and they're allowing some people to actually start receiving it now, this year. And this is what this is about. I've talked about stimulus. We've talked about unemployment. We're going to talk about a very specific form of stimulus today. We're going to talk about that $500 if you have dependent children, the $500 that you were supposed to be getting under the CARES Act. Let's go ahead. Let's get this party started. All right, so what's the deal with the $500? Brittany, what the heck, $500? Does it have my name on it? It just might. There, again, are parents who did not receive their $500. They were supposed to receive their $500 stimulus checks per child dependent under the CARES Act. And quite frankly, they are going to be given more time to actually apply to get this $500. Now, I know you're thinking, well, Brittany, don't they know that I have dependents? Don't they know that they owe me money? Yeah, they do, but they might not know that they owe you that $500, which is why you need to apply. If you missed out on that additional $500 payment under the CARES Act, again, they're going to be giving you more time to apply to get it. If you did not get that payment, you've had to apply to receive it. That time was initially pretty short, but they have extended the time that you get. If you are a parent who is on Social Security, or if you receive Supplemental Security Income, SSI, you will actually register to receive that $500 by using the IRS's non-filer tool. I have a link to that in the description box. And again, that's for people who parents with child dependents who receive Social Security or Supplemental Security Income. But here's the deal. You have to do this by September 30th. So you have a little bit more than a month if you fall into that category to register to get that $500. Again, that link is below in the description box. Now, that said, parents should be getting this money by mid-October. So do it by the end of September. By October 15th-ish, you should see the check either in the mail or that deposit in the bank. Now, if you haven't been required to file a tax return, and you still haven't gotten your checks, here's what you need to do. That non-filers tool that I mentioned for Social Security and Supplemental Security income parents, this other category, parents who don't typically have to file taxes because they don't meet the income threshold, you don't have until September 30th to register. You have until October 15th to register to get a payment. So you have a little bit longer. So here's what you need to take from this. If you get SSI or if you get Social Security, you need to move at a little bit of a faster pace than people who are not required to file taxes in order to register to get this money. But here's the deal. Last point I'm going to make here. This isn't, a particularly long segment, not much to say. I mean, you're getting $500, right? I'm not getting it because I don't have any children dependent, but here's the thing you need to be advised of. If you are a parent that has a qualifying U.S. citizen, meaning they are a U.S. citizen, your child is a U.S. citizen, but you as the parent are not in this country legally, or you are not a U.S. citizen, or you are, or you have come here in a manner that is not consistent with the laws, rules, and regulations. You're an illegal immigrant, illegal alien. Your child will not receive that $500 economic impact payment. And as a result, you will not get that check in the mail. So if you are a parent who came here and had a child and that child was a citizen, became a citizen due to being born here, your child will not get the payment because they have a parent who is not here legally or is not a citizen. So don't shoot the messenger. That's just how it rolls. That's what happened under the CARES Act. So I just want to let you know, because I don't want people out there, thinking they're going to get it because, somebody and their child is here legally and is a citizen, but you are not going to be getting a payment. So, anywho, that's the gist of what I have to say. Again, in total, parents, some parents who missed out on that $500 before, and it seemed like there were quite a bit, because I heard a lot on the ether webs, a lot of parents, saying that they weren't getting these payments. But now is the time that you, my friends, my moms, my dads, will be out there getting that $500 while everybody is out here dying, not getting stimulated in the least bit. So, anywho, that's all I have for this segment. All right, let's roll with the rest of the show. Hey guys, this is Brittany. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of our PAC Politics Podcast. Before we continue this episode, I just wanted to jump in and remind you to make sure that you are connected with us on Facebook. On our Facebook page, you'll find content, you'll find promotions of events that we have coming up, and it's just another opportunity to connect with us outside of this podcast. Now, if you want to connect with us on Twitter, I'm sorry, you can't, we got it. But again, you can find us on Facebook, and you can find the link to do so in the description box of this episode. Hey you, have you checked out our website yet? You can find a link to it in the description box of this episode. Over on our website, you can learn more about who we are, what we do, the issue of COVID-19 economic stimulus and relief, where we stand on the issue, what we want to see. You can learn more about the policies that we support and oppose that are connected to the issue. You can even check out our latest blog posts. You'll also be able to contact us if you wish. Check it out. right, that is today's show. Thank you for tuning in to our Pack Politics podcast. Sorry about that. I hope that all of you parents out there who have heard this do take heed. If you have not received your $500 impact payment for your dependent child, and it's not just $500. If you have 2 dependent children, you can be out there for $1,000, my friends. So make sure you have registered if you need to do so. If you have not done so, that link can be found in the description box of this episode. Guys, and I promise I will not let what happened Monday happen again going forward, because I know I can't be out here with you guys missing me. That's just a horrible thing. That the thought of you guys sitting alone wondering, oh my gosh, where's Brittany? I need to hear her. Yes, I know that's how it is. But anywho, thank you so much for tuning into our Pack Politics podcast. This is your place to find out things related to COVID-19 economic stimulus and relief, because that, my friends, is our focus as a political action committee. You have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you right here on Friday. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Have a good one.